If you build more than one thing at a time, you already know the feeling. Your plans are scattered across note apps, massive spreadsheets, and mental checklists that constantly slip your mind. Starting new projects is easy. The bottleneck is finishing them, which leaves a massive pile of half-done work in your wake. Most project management software is perfectly happy to let this happen. A tidy row of 12 in-progress cards on a standard Kanban board looks like productivity, but it actually masks a chronic failure to get things out the door. The underlying flaw with these tools is right in the name. They track tasks. They record whether a piece of work is in motion, but they possess absolutely zero mechanism to evaluate if that work actually provides value. Because of this, the only question that truly matters is left completely unanswered. Out of everything you are responsible for across all your projects, what is the single most important thing to do with your next hour? Constantly bouncing between contexts and leaving work unfinished is not a personal failure of discipline. It is the inevitable symptom of relying on software that refuses to calculate priority. This is Threlmark. It is a unified Fanan deck engineered specifically to replace subjective guessing with calculated, objective prioritization. This visual matrix demonstrates how the system scores work. Instead of sorting a backlog by gut feeling, every raw idea is measured against 4 simple variables: the impact it makes, the evidence that users actually want it, how well it fits your strategy, and the effort required to build it. Threlmark takes those 4 subjective ratings and mathematically collapses them into a single definitive priority score. By weighting impact heavily and actively penalizing high effort, a project's backlog dynamically sorts itself. The highest return on time surfaces directly to the top. This shows how logic scales. The portfolio view pulls top-scored items from every project and merges them into one master sequence. It bakes in building realities. Half-finished work or tasks acting as bottlenecks are mathematically forced to the absolute top of that master list. With sorting handled by consistent logic, the mental burden of constant reprioritization is replaced by a single, visible sequence of actions derived from your data. Knowing what to do is only half the equation. Threlmark incorporates flow management, operating on the rule that the health of a project is determined by throughput, not by how many tasks you can juggle. This animation demonstrates how you set strict limits on work in progress. If you try to start too many things at once, the development column hits its threshold and triggers a stark visual warning, signaling you to stop starting and start finishing. The system also runs an aging task protocol. If work sits in development too long, Threlmark flags it, ensuring tasks cannot quietly rot in the background. Control over flow is crucial for software development in 2026. Builders no longer type every line. They delegate execution to AI agents. Threlmark leverages an automated callback loop for this exact workflow. You hand a brief to an AI agent, and when the code is written, the agent automatically reports back. The task card instantly moves itself to done. When strict work-in-progress limits meet these autonomous callbacks, the friction of the project shifts. The system is designed to favor shipping over starting, making finishing the path of least resistance. A perfect execution engine still relies on high-quality inputs. This is where Threlmark connects to a companion tool called Idealist. This visual illustrates how Idealist scans a project's open roadmap to identify strategic gaps. It runs market research and automatically drops detailed, pre-scored feature proposals directly into the user's inbox. This creates a complete, closed-loop workflow. An AI proposes a researched idea, you approve and mathematically rank it, an AI agent builds the code, and the system marks it complete. Yet, despite this deep integration with artificial intelligence, the underlying architecture is entirely sovereign. All your data, roadmaps, and unreleased strategies are saved as plain text files exclusively on your local hard drive. Storing data locally means your plans aren't vulnerable to cloud outages. You own the files, ensuring your roadmaps stay private. Threlmark replaces the frantic, overwhelmed solo developer with an autonomous, clear-minded director. It provides one honest view across everything, orchestrating a highly efficient and entirely private manufacturing pipeline.